Hello everybody. Today is a big day for me. I'm starting my challenge to all you. Now I did put up like a sneak peek in the construction challenge video. Nobody guessed it. I didn't think anybody would. That hint was very bad. There's a lot of ways you could go with that. But this is, as you can probably see in the, I don't know if I'm going to put it in the title, but the Hatchbacks, Fastbacks, and Cambacks challenge. Now, there is a difference between them all. I'll kind of get into it, but it's very, I'd say, controversial. It's hard to tell what's what. So you don't have to be too specific. I won't be. I'll just tell you the basic rules to identify them. Oh, and there also is a notchback in here. Well, I'll look at the notchbacks first. This Kia Stinger, now I have no idea why. I was looking at notchbacks and it said the Kia Stinger was one, but it still has a hatch trunk and yeah. But the Porsche Panamera is also one, so yeah, but I don't know. You can include these if you want, but I don't know much about the style. So yeah, that's the new recent Kia Stinger. It looks pretty good, despite being a Kia. Alright, so first, hatchbacks. You guys know hatchbacks. You got your C30. So they're like mini wagons. Well, some of them are. So this is standard hatchback style. And then if we go to fastback, then we can get the Porsche, or not the Porsche, the Mustang. This is actually a Shelby. I couldn't find a fastback Mustang, so I had to get the fastback Shelby. But these do not have hatches in the back. And then the notchback will have a hatch. So Dona Media says the Datsun 240Z is one, or Z. And they kind of described notchbacks as a fastback with their butt cut off. So basically a hatchback, or a notchback, is a fastback but with a hatchback trunk. Yeah, that's confusing there. That's why you don't need to get too specific. So just show me any cars in that general census. Another very popular notchback is the Shelby Cobra. And obviously, if we do this, you can see where the trunk is on the Mustang, and it surpasses where the end of the Shelby is, because the Shelby has a hatch rather than trunk. So there's 4. Well, actually 5, because it's the Kia. Now I'll just go through all the rest in no order. I'm not gonna tell. They're all technically hatchbacks. Some are probably cambacks. I don't have many fastbacks. Some of these could be called fastbacks, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys do. Another popular hatchback, the Honda Civic EF. That's a very popular one. One of my favorite castings. That's not focusing. Focus. There. And of course, the newer generation Civics. That's the Civic Type R. It's like lighting up. That's the Civic Type R. Recently from Matchbox we got the new Volkswagen Golf. a nice casting. Whoa. I have to sit up in my back. Almost hit some 5-packs over. That's a sweet casting. That'd probably be a hatchback. That's definitely a hatchback. It's just like the wagon, the mini wagon style. If it's a mini wagon like the Civic EF and the Golf, then, and this, the Honda CVCC. This is one of my favorite Matchbox castings, probably of all time, along with that Skyline. And actually, I have to the side of me the Nissan Hardbody. That's a beauty. This is probably my favorite Matchbox casting of all time. The Hardbody. Loving it. I bought a bunch of them. I bought a couple of these too. And here was my hint vehicle that I'm not realizing it was not a very good hint vehicle. Oh, there we go. Whoa. There. The 180SX. So it does have a hatch. It is like half hatch, half trunk. So it comes down onto the back part. But yeah, David Beeson, he thought blue. Which this is a beautiful blue. He also said Real Riders. But I did a blue challenge. Real Riders would be a pretty good one though for anybody that's looking to start one. Like David Beeson. Yeah, that hasn't done a challenge yet. Real Riders would be a very good one because it's very wide. You can get like Johnny Lightning, Hot Wheels. So I think that'd be a good start. And then JDM Legend here, the Acura NSX. My camera's like doesn't know where the light is. Is this too bright for you, or do you like it bright? I don't know what's going on. There's the NSX. That's probably the best color of it. Although that yellow one from Street Tuners, oh, that might be up there, but I haven't opened it yet, so I can't say. And another one, another Honda CRX. That's a nice one. That's a nice casting. It's pretty heavy and the base feels pretty chintzy, but it is very well done. Oh, and I did incorporate some Atomicas in here. That's the main reason I did this, because I wanted to throw some Atomica in here. And Toyota. Throw some Toyotas in here? Yeah, we should. How about the Celica? Now this is some weird off-brand Celica, but at least it's licensed. I had a white one of these. I don't know where it is. I don't know what brand this is. There's no brand name on the bottom. It just says there's 2 like pin numbers, and it says Toyota Celica, made in China. Ooh. Then we have this that I kind of custom restoration on. This Toyota Supra. See, it had like a normal red paint, and I gave it a metal flake red. There's a chip on the back. Hopefully that's not because I just dropped it. I don't see any paint on the ground. But then of course, the normal Supra, or not the normal, but the well-known Supra. And I think the newest one is too a hatchback. And then of course, the founding father of the Supra, 2000 GT. That's a very poor example of the 2000 GT. I do have the Tokyo Olympics version, but that's in the package. I want to keep them opened cars. Well, I mean, this one's a little banged up. And now, let's look at some Tamicas. So, this one you've seen recently is one of my favorites. The Toyota 8086 from Initial D. That's one of my favorite all-time castings in my collection. The Initial D86, along with that Nissan Hardbody, and of course the R34 Skyline, and a little thing called the Initial D FC. I think all my Tamicas are like prized possessions in my collection. Even the Prius. Even the Prius. The trunk opens way too far. But the donut says the Prius is a camback, so there you go. That's another reason why I wanted to do this challenge. You can get such a wide range of... I'm talking so fast. You can get such a wide range of cars. Sports cars, hot hatches, well that's the thing. Normal daily drivers like this Prius. Then we got WRX STI hatch. This one, the hatch doesn't even open. It's got an opening hood and the hood doesn't stay. That is a nice piece. You know, a lot of people are bugged by the Tamica wheels and do a lot of wheel swaps and stuff. They don't bug me. I like them. That one you guys seen recently from my 100 subscriber episode. This one I did a review on recently. In the past couple months. The Nissan Leaf. That is a hatchback. There's a Matchbox version of this too. I guess I kind of wanted to see how much realistic cars you guys had. I know a lot of you are going to go after fastbacks and pull out a lot of Mustangs, which is okay. I mean, I'd pull out a Mustang, but I don't know. I did pull out a lot of sports cars too. And that Nissan Leaf and the Prius were available in the United States. I don't know if your stores still have them, because they were limited productions. This one also is available in the United States. This one I think also is a camback. This is the Toyota CHR. Tamica trunks open very far. And lastly, this little tiny Suzuki Swift Sport. Look at that little thing. The little trunk hinges are so stubby too. Well, that's my challenge for y'all. Hope you take part in it. Should be interesting to see what you guys have to fit in this category. And remember, you don't need to be specific. Just, if it has a hatch or a fastback, it counts. Oh, and I forgot a hatchback, or fastback. The Ken Mary Skyline. I don't have any loose examples of them, so I forgot he was sitting down here because he blended in with my little stash. But he is in line for review at some point. You will see it get cracked. But anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, wait. Would the PT Cruiser be a hatchback? And the Mini? I think they would. Alright, thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.